You won't believe this $5 million sports card collection.
Yanks pitcher. He was not even known as a hitter yet in 1922.
We will take a look at the most important check in Yankees history.
The Boston Red Sox obviously sold Ruth to the Yankees. This check is for $50,000 that completed that sale.
And rare signed sneakers you've never seen before.
Really rare to find, his game-worn Nike auto shoes.
Sunay here from Markman Cards.
Hello.
Man, these are some beauties.
Thank you.
You can see these. We got a little 52 manual, little private collection here. A lot of these are just cards you don't see every day. I'll tell you that.
So this might be my favorite card, not my most valuable. My favorite card. It's over 100 years old. Babe Ruth, but the key to this thing is Yanks pitcher. He was not even known as a hitter yet in 1922. It's a hand-cut card. Back then, you had to cut them by hand, so obviously the grade is not going to be great. I've seen one that was maybe a 5 or 6 out there, but I haven't seen another grade that's this high. But I've seen a lot of authentics out there. I mean, right after they got him, right? 1922.
And look, what do you got in your hand?
One of my favorite pieces. The Boston Red Sox obviously sold Ruth to the Yankees. And the deal was for $100,000. And this check is for $50,000 that completed that sale in payment of note. Boston American League Baseball Club, June 6th. This completed the sale of Babe Ruth, and a really cool piece. I grew up in India, moved here in 1984, and before I moved here, I collected stamps in India. And when I moved here, obviously I had to get rid of the stamps. I did, handed them out to friends, family, whatever in India. Moved here in 84, didn't speak any English, moved to a small town in Mississippi called Forest. And there was a store called TGNY. I didn't know any of the sports except cricket. So all my friends that I was meeting, they would go to TGNY and they would buy packs of cards. So I was like, hey, let's do it. So we would go and buy packs of cards. And this is one of the cards that I bought back in 84. Wow. And just recently submitted it to PSA and came back as a 7. Obviously, I'm very happy with the grade, but more importantly, just takes me back to when I first moved here from India. Didn't speak any English, didn't have any friends, but this, collecting sports was really important to me. And for some reason, I fell in love with these cards, even though, like I said, I didn't understand what basketball or football or baseball was.
It's amazing. Piece of your childhood.
Yeah.
That goes far. It literally brought you back to when you first came here.
Absolutely.
And that's the best part about sports cards.
Yeah.
We're selling memories.
That's right.
My jaw hit the floor on this. I've seen a lot of cool things in my life traveling. I don't think I've ever seen something like this.
Kobe Bryant's my all-time favorite basketball player. These are his rookie year, game-worn, crazy 8s.
Vintage. Man. Game worn.
Yeah, the other guys in here.
Yeah, we'll leave them there.
Yeah, we'll leave them down.
But those are...
Kobe Bryant wore these shoes his rookie year in an NBA basketball game. I mean, how cool is that?
These are wild.
Right, really cool and really rare. Game worn, Steph Curry, Nike, obviously double autos, and then he's also got his inscription.
His Wardell Steph Curry.
Wardell Steph Curry. And
I can do all things, Romans.
These are photo mats to 5 games during, I think, the 2010-11 season. The crazy thing about this is, obviously he's with Under Armour now. When Nike was pitching Steph to come on board with Nike, they invited him to the campus. He and Dell were there. They started off on the wrong foot by calling him, Stephen Curry instead of Stephen. And then they pulled out, their presentation, and I think it said, welcome Kevin Durant. So they forgot to remove Kevin Durant's name, who obviously they had hosted or were going to host. That didn't make Dell too happy. And then I think they had something else, and Dell was kind of pretty much done. Nike folks were going to give camps, so you could host a camp. So if you were going to host a camp, they really meant that you were really important to them. They also did not offer him a camp. They ended up going with Under Armour. Obviously, Under Armour became a multi-billion-dollar company since then, and not that Nike's done, poorly, but they certainly missed out on this one.
And those are cool because he's an Under Armour athlete.
So really rare to find, you know, his game-worn Nike auto shoes. There's just not a whole lot of them out there.
Nice auto on both. Full name. Not something you'll see every day. Steph Curry and Kobe Bryant game-worn shoes. From, I mean, basically his early career, and Kobe's were rookies.
Probably these are probably second years. And
photo
Kobe's
matched.
rookies.
Those are photo matched?
5 games.
5 games. And they got the, I think it's on this one. Yeah, May Gray. Look at that. That's the best in the business right there for gaming use.
So this, I'm a huge Tiger Woods fan. Like a lot of people out there, obviously. So this is the ticket from the 1996 Greater Milwaukee Open, which is his press conference coming out and saying hello world, where he turned pro. So this is the week badge autographed by Tiger in, you know, obviously it's his early signature. So this is really special. Not too many of these items out there.
And look at that grand price. How much was it?
$2,544. Another Tiger memorabilia, really cool. This is, this is from his rookie year, the Tour Championship at Southern Hills in Tulsa. Tiger Woods was the contestant, right? 1996. So that was his. Brad Faxon was the scorer. So Brad actually kept the score, and he kept the score for the contestant, who is Tiger Woods.
Wow.
So that's his rookie year scorecard auto. This is really special because from my understanding, the PGA Tour, they don't release scorecards. They keep all the scorecards. I don't know how this one got out, and I have another one as well from the 97 year. There are a few out there on eBay.
So we got a 2008-09 Ultimate Collection Michael Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, and KG on-card autograph. That's nasty. Sick. 96-97 SP Kobe. So that's Upper Deck originally. Authenticated 2 out of 8. Cassius Clay hand cut. PSA 5 1960. The people are going to be asking for your email address after this. Michael Jordan 2005-2006 exquisite limited logos. It's crazy to think there's only 50 of those, and somebody probably has a bunch of them.
Oh man,
it's crazy.
Absolutely.
Oh wow, you do have a Gaudy Babe Ruth 3.5 classic 7.5 Wayne Gretzky 1948 Leaf Jackie Robinson PSA 3. It's crazy to. I love that. This card's beautiful. It's crazy to look at some of these cards. These are some iconic cards to own. A lot of people trying to get into the hobby, and these cards are timeless. These are, they might go up, they might go down, but at the end of the day, these are just not quality. For me, it's quality.
I love them too. I really collect to collect. I don't collect to trade or sell. I have obviously sold a few cards, traded a few, but majority of these things, I just like owning them. And my son was in here earlier, and I think you heard him. He's like, these are all going to me one day, and hopefully that's the case.
Let's go. Your son's lucky. Shout out to Cameron.
Yeah,
Cameron.
Yeah.
Look at this. We got an 8.5 Kobe, and I've seen this in a base card. I've never seen this card in person. 7 out of 499. This is crazy. 5 out of 5 Patrick Mahomes green. Can't beat a Mantle, right? 1952 tops. People call this Mona Lisa.
Yeah, a great color on that thing.
Sue Bird. Game
worn, 1 of 50.
In her first WNBA game.
First WNBA game.
I've never seen that before.
It's a really rare card.
Got Luka. You're a big Dallas Mavericks fan.
I love Lulu. I've got a ton of Luka cards. The first time I watched him play, I was like, I've got to start buying as many Lukas as I possibly can, and he has not disappointed. Certainly not on the court. I do wish he would stop whining so much with the refs, but outside of that, he's unbelievable.
Look how clean this Babe Ruth is.
Garrett on this side.
Where? This one?
Yeah, right your thumb.
Oh yeah, there it is. Such a clean autograph. Wow. Told you I didn't see this one very often. Jokic 9.5 diamond, rookie, flawless. Oh, look at that Mahomes. PSA 10. Thick cards are tough to grade.
Yeah.
That's crazy out of 15. And it's a color match.
Pretty cool Cy Young auto.
Wow.
5'11". No one will beat that record, right?
That's sick. BGS 10 Black Label Mosaic Rookie Luka.
One.
And of course, here it is. If you needed the one of one, here it is. Sunay has it. That's so cool. He's going to come back strong. So I know you're a huge Cowboys fan. Do you have that Cowboys, big card or no?
No, I don't think I have a single Cowboys card. I've got some helmets and stuff, but
yeah.
I don't have a single Cowboys card.
Well, show him the football. Let's show him the football then.
Yeah.
Is that Troy Aikman?
Aikman.
Oh my gosh.
Really cool. 3 Super Bowls, obviously.
Oh, I love that. He's just got such a nice looking auto.
I'm a homosexual. I love I love me some Tony. Billy J. Dupree on the backside of this guy. Old school 70s.
Show him these gnomes. So tell him you went to the Masters.
The Masters gnomes.
These got to end up in the shop. Or would you ever sell them?
Yeah, I mean,
Tell him how much you paid for them.
I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even know what I'd do with them. But you know, the buzz when you went into the Masters was, you got to buy a gnome. So I was like, all right, well, let's buy a gnome. So bought this guy, this big.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And they're tell them how much they're selling for.
I think I bought this one for $49.99 and this guy for $29.99.
And they're like $300-400.
Yeah, $300-400 for this one. I think a couple $100 for this one.
Did you think that? You didn't even think that when you bought them?
No, I knew there was some value to it, and so I was like, I'll just pick it up. But now I don't have the heart to sell it. So I was like, well, what am I gonna do with it? So they're just kind of hanging out with me right now.
Dude, those are so cool. All right, so I've never seen this card in the flesh. I've seen it online. Pretty cool. 2009 Exquisite Collection, Steph Curry, Exquisite Auto. I've seen their base, but this is out of 31, which, funny numbering on it, but wow, look at that. Not a card you see every day, and I like that it's in this red case, matches Davidson, some college colors on that. Classic right here. This is definitely not a card you see every day. All right, these next two, people are gonna love these. At least I love these. Tell me about these.
Mine too. So my all-time favorite basketball player is Kobe Bryant. I mean, I can give up on the fact that he's not considered the greatest. In my opinion, he is the greatest. But we get it. Jordan's the greatest, but he certainly is Baby Jordan. These are two game-used on-card autos.
And look at the numbering.
The jersey number of 24.
Jeez.
Here's a 3-color patch on card, and that too is a jersey number.
Where's the jersey on that?
There's
on the back?
Right there, 24.
These are 24.
These are really, really cool cards.
People like to buy those jersey numbers out, so these are really rare.
Yeah, absolutely.
On-card game used.
On-card game used is
can't beat
really
it.
hard to find.
Wait, so you got to rank Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron top 3. Where are you putting them?
Jordan. So I used to argue Kobe as the greatest because, in my opinion, Kobe won. No one else that I know has won multiple championships with no other Hall of Famers on their team. I get it. Pau Gasol just got inducted, but I think Pau got the NBA Hall of Fame. Encompasses also everything that he did in Europe, and so I don't think he's a true NBA Hall of Famer, but he's a Hall of Famer, and that's it. But you think about Jordan. Jordan obviously had Pippen, one of the greatest 50 all-time 50 all greatest players. Also had Rodman, who's going to get in there. When you look at LeBron, I mean, he just goes from Hall of Fame to Hall of Fame to Hall of Fame. He builds his own teams.
Yeah.
He's also lost. He's been swept twice. Kobe obviously won 3 with Shaq, but his 2 that are the most important to me, Shaq also won those 3 with Kobe, by the way, but those 2 that are really important to me are the one that he won. He had to go through San Antonio and the Celtics with 4 Hall of Famers potentially on their, and the Spurs with 4 Hall of Famers. To be at what he did with basically Pau Gasol, Sasha Vujacic, and Lamar Odom to win those 2 championships, to me, that's the cake. Having said that, I've got Jordan. I'm tired of arguing with people that Jordan's not the greatest. I've kind of given up, so Jordan's the greatest. I've got Kobe number 2, and I don't even have LeBron 3, but he's in there somewhere.
Wait, you don't have LeBron at 3?
I don't have LeBron at 3.
I'm shocked. So who's number 3?
Larry Bird. I mean, look, do we want to go back and say Bill Russell? And I don't know their games, right? I moved here in 1984. And I watched Bird, Magic. I mean, I watched those duels. I mean, I think Bird is one of the most hideous, smartest, greatest shooters of all time. Magic, obviously, the best point guard of all time. And look, they played with a lot of stacked teams as well. And I've got at least those 2 guys are definitely ahead of LeBron, in my opinion.
Thanks for watching. We will see you for the next video, and please don't forget to subscribe. CGC have lowered their grading fees and continue to provide amazing service. Submit your cards starting at $11 using the link in my description.